Previously on Plotty Time. It kind of like makes a splurting sound.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
See,
it doesn't have to be poo. You make it poo.
Oh, woo! Nice.
Oh, loader.
I just remember that being annoying, where it's like, oh, more robots.
Yeah.
That look pretty similar.
Oh,
Hey, everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
I'm chomping all of my action and mostly power.
And on the other side of the table, Dr. Syintist.
well, he framed me for armed robbery, but man, I'm aching for that upper class tax cut.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, I can get a good look at a T-bone by sticking my head up a bull's ass, but I'd rather take a butcher's word for it. Welcome to Plotty Time.
I was hoping he'd say the messed up one.
Yeah, maybe next week. You can take a good look at a T-bone by sticking your head up a butcher's ass or something like that.
No, wait. It has to be your bull.
What a great movie. So, I don't have anything for the crevice.
That sounds unbelievable.
Ooh, another perfect episode in the books.
Perfect episode for a not perfect game at all.
What even was it?
Quiet Man.
Oh,
Like,
man,
how do you forget?
Seems like forever ago.
You just erase that from your memory somehow? You're just like, no, thank you. Oh, boy. All right, so I guess we'll just get it. We got nothing for the crevice, so let's just get into what did we do this week. And we'll start where we always start with Dr. Syintist. What are you playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you?
Oh, man, was I busy this week.
Mm-hmm.
I watched some more Voyager. I'm on season 4.
Where do you find the time?
I'm doing other stuff.
Who is the captain on Voyager?
Captain Janeway. Catherine Janeway.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to remember what her real name is. I
You don't-
don't know why I can't think
I don't
of it.
think she has a real name.
She was on Orange is the New Black.
Just an orphan owned by the studio? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, something like that. I watched some more of the new Twilight Zones. They're actually getting better. The first couple were not that good, but I'm about halfway through the season. They're pretty good now. I'm liking them.
Are they Twilight Zoning enough for you?
Yeah, as Twilight Zoning as living in 2020 can be.
Fair.
Yeah, reality's so fucked up it doesn't really.
Yeah, they're just true stories now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's going to happen in 2023, obviously.
Yeah.
I also like that one tweet from long ago. It's like 2020 is just Black Mirror season 6.
Yeah, it is.
I watched this great movie called The History of Time Travel.
It sounds amazing.
It was like a faux documentary about these guys who invent a time machine and go back in time to save their mom.
I tried to watch that, but I couldn't.
It was all right. I could see how if you're not really like...
You had to be in the fucking mood for it, yeah.
I also watched this great science-filled documentary called Rampage.
Oh, with The Rock?
Yeah.
The one with the big gorilla?
Yeah.
Based on the beloved classic from the arcade?
Yeah. The science is a tad questionable.
No.
I don't think so. I think you might be incorrect.
I mean, I might be. I didn't really look into it, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure CRISPR doesn't make giant alligators.
Maybe not when you were learning about it, but they've made
2012,
leaps.
bro. Or 2012. It's 2020.
Yeah.
Anything can
I
happen.
wish.
Oh, man, to be 2012 again.
Yeah.
When all we had to worry about was a Mayan curse. Good times.
I would look forward to a Myron curse right now.
Yeah.
And I finished Murdered Soul Suspect. It's pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. It was a good story.
Was it twisty?
Yeah, kind of.
All right.
It's all right. It's kind of like Salem witch trial-y, but you're a ghost. And people are just killing... Well, there's a serial killer going around killing people like witches. Like how they killed witches.
Okay.
But it turned out pretty good. The ending was all right. And I started this new game called Neon Abyss. Came out a couple weeks ago.
Sounds awesome.
It's like it's a platforming version of Binding of Isaac.
Okay.
Sort of.
So,
it's not as good as the Binding of Isaac, but it's...
roguelike.
Yeah, you get roguelite-ish, where you get more stuff. You have a gun instead of shooting your tears. And it can, like, separate, get all those kind of things, like damage up, more shots. and you get like little eggs that hatch along the way that sometimes don't, or sometimes become things that help you.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm enjoying it.
Is it an indie game or like a full length?
It's an indie game. I think it was like
Gotcha.
$9 or something, but it's pretty good.
Awesome.
That's all I did.
Oh yeah.
So what did you do, Poppascotchy?
Oh, well, thanks for asking. I finally got through Supernatural Season 1.
Oh,
You're gonna hit the good stuff now, the creme de la creme.
Yeah, it ended on quite a cliffhanger, and then I saw the first 2 episodes of Season 2, where it was like really heavy family drama.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next episode was Murderous Clowns. So,
Oh,
That's a good episode.
so you're sold now.
You at least passed
I'm in.
the worst Supernatural episode ever.
Was it really?
No, the Route 666 one with the killer truck. You probably blocked it out because it was so bad.
That sounds great.
I don't even remember it. There's just a truck, like
A racist truck.
Yeah, it's a racist truck.
a racist truck.
Maybe they get rid of the episode.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it because it sounds amazing.
No, the clown one was much better.
Awesome. Well, I also watched a movie, The Long Dumb Road,
Sounds
with Jason Mantzoukas is in it.
Oh, is that any good?
No.
Damn it.
I wanted it to be really good, but it was fine. It was about a kid who's driving from Texas to California to go to art school, and on the way his car breaks down, so he finds Jason Mantzoukas and he fixes it, and Mantzoukas is like, hey, can I just like hitch a ride?
Yeah.
And it's like, sure. So they go on like a little adventure and they get robbed, but it's played very straight. It's not played nearly as much for laughs for someone who's so comedically.
I was gonna say every time I hear that
comedic.
name, just think of Rafi.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing too. I'm used to him playing a complete psycho. So the whole movie, I'm waiting for him to be a psycho, and he just doesn't. He's just kind of like a little bit of a weird dude.
That's a murder boner.
That's not.
What am I listening to? There's slaughterhouse sounds.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, it was fine, but nothing I'd write home about. Other than that, I didn't watch anything else really. But I played a little bit more Division 2, which I'm sure you guys are very surprised about.
Oh, what's that like?
It's exactly the same. I think I'm gonna put it back on the shelf, unless I might check real quick see if I can get any trophies. If not, right back on the shelf.
That's fair.
Maybe, I don't know.
You played it
not
enough.
He didn't plat it though.
Yeah, I came back in. I tested the waters with the new downloads, and then I was like, okay, that's good. So can't wait for Division 3 any day.
It's going to be great.
It's gonna be great. It's not gonna be a grind fest nonsense. Anyway, ugh. Other than that, I did play another game. I'm gonna talk about it more in the next minisode, but
Why does he screw us like that? We don't even know what he's talking about.
It's a teaser.
Yeah.
Mr. Masagi.
Oh, I played that.
Really? It's amazing.
Yeah, it's for Vita.
I played it on PS4.
Oh, I played it on Vita.
Mr.
I didn't know it was also on
Masagi.
Vita.
Did you get the plat?
Of course I did.
I did too. It was easy.
The Minnesota is platinum thing.
Yeah,
so.
pretty much. Well, that's the bit I'm doing. Obviously, you know that because you're aware
Yeah, I
of what's
listen
going
to
on.
Oh, avid
But it's,
listener.
but it's the Minnesotiacs. Is that what we're calling them?
Minnesota killers.
I think Minnesota
Whatever.
Files.
Minnesota. All right, whatever. We'll come up with
Minnesota
a better
Pops.
Oh.
Huh?
name. Ugh. Anyway, so that's all I did this week. How about you, Sir Chump Slap? What have you been playing, watching, doing? What's going on over there?
Oh well, I've been playing Minecraft like it's an addiction.
Because you're addicted?
Probably.
Probably. That would explain it.
But there's records in it where if you get a creeper to get hit by a skeleton's arrow, he drops a record.
How convoluted is that?
It's
Like a vinyl record?
yeah, like a vinyl record, and you can make a jukebox and you can have a collection. So I've been doing that for a ridiculous amount of time.
Just building up your record collection.
Yep, it's pretty good.
How many records are there?
I don't know, but I'm not even close to all of them, I don't think.
I mean, I've done dumber shit for way longer in video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't criticize anything here.
I mean, we both played Mr. Masagi.
That's true.
And earlier today, I lost all my diamond armor and my infinity bow.
What'd you drop it in lava or something?
Nah, I summoned a wither and he blew it up.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I know you guys know
You
exactly
tickle the
what
wither's
I'm talking.
balls, he's going to get you back. That's the saying, right?
I think so.
Okay.
But that's all I've been playing. Haven't turned on my PlayStation 3-4 weeks now.
Nice.
I hope it still works.
Probably.
But I've been watching more Sunny. I'm about episode 10 of season 5 now.
Excellent.
Wow, you're really hammering through it.
It's usually just on and it just plays in the background for most of the day.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But yeah, that's always great. I watched Naked Gun 1, 2, and 3 back to back.
33 and a third and 2.5.
And 2.5, yeah, obviously.
Dude, am I remembering? It's been a long time since I've seen them, but wasn't OJ in one of them?
I think
He was in
two.
2 of them, 1 and
Two of
2.5, yeah.
In the second one, he gets knocked down or is that the first one where he's in the wheelchair?
Oh, and doesn't he go down like the stadium steps? And
Yeah.
the flyers. Oh.
That's Ricky Henderson or is it Reggie Jackson? I don't remember.
I think it's Reggie Jackson, where he's going to kill the queen or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
in the second one, he gets trapped under a bus.
That's right. That's right. He gets taken all over the United States.
Yeah.
Was that the bit that OJ just kept getting hurt everywhere?
Yeah, he was just like the guy, like the red shirt in Star Trek. He just got hurt.
Yeah, isn't he in like the first scene? He gets thrown overboard in the first one.
I don't remember.
Is that how he ends up in the wheelchair?
Why hasn't he been in any movies lately?
I don't know.
I haven't heard about him in a while.
Yeah, he hasn't been murdering anybody lately.
I think he just went to. Well, he got out of jail and then joined Twitter.
Yeah, wasn't he? I think he's a Trump supporter.
Great.
Oh, that's why you stopped hearing about him.
Yeah. But I do remember him joining Twitter.
Yeah, didn't he say I'm going to get even or something?
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
creepy.
he did say something like that, like, "Oh, the haters out there, I'm gonna get even." And
I'm gonna
everyone's like,
murder you.
What does that mean?
And I'm going to get away with it.
And I'm not being figurative.
Some reason I kept his account.
He's doing great.
Yeah.
He's doing great.
He's
out
over
there.
on Perler now.
He's got money. I watched this movie called Axiom.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
It's like 5 people that go into the woods, and they're at a cabin, and then just weird shit starts happening. Like the sun never sets, and then they see shit like witches and stuff, and then they get taken over.
I may have watched part of
Possessed.
that.
It's very strange.
Slaptastic, you'd say?
Nah, it missed the mark a little bit. It wasn't weird enough. But
It sounds so familiar.
it turns out they're in like a different dimension or something.
It does sound... I mean, it could be one of probably 10,000 movies, but...
Yeah. I don't know.
I think that's the exact same story as in the new Blair Witch Project.
Oh, really?
They go in the woods and they get all lost and turned around, and it's the Blair Witch spirit rather than whatever fucking MacGuffin axiom is.
Is there another new Blair Witch?
Blair
Or is
Witch
it-
2, he said.
Oh, I thought you said it.
No, there was Blair Witch, the OG one in the 90s, then there was the sequel to that with the dude from the show you love, Burn Notice.
Yeah, I remember those two.
And then there was the new one that came out in like 2018 or 2017.
Oh, where they just redid it? Or was it a third
They
one?
did. It was the woman from the first movie. Her younger brother went into the woods to find her, and it was pretty neat because they had like newer video equipment to document everything. It's a found footage one. It's
Yeah.
kind of up your alley there, buddy.
Yeah,
But honestly, I saw it. I saw it in the theater, and it was one of those days where I'm like, I need to get out and go to the movies, and I went, and nothing was playing except that. I'm like, fuck it, fine, let's go.
I can't believe that was worth it.
it had to be worth it.
Well, watching horror movies in the theater are always a more fun experience than watching it at home.
Because everybody has their pants off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I've seen horror movies before.
Yeah, you nailed it. Thank you, Dr. Science.
But that's about it for movies, except for the Slapper of the Week.
I got to admit, he fooled me a little bit there.
Overtime.
All right.
I hate when they're not ridiculous titles.
Yeah.
and
I
I'm
know,
like,
but I didn't
I'm like,
watch that
shit.
many.
Is this about a restaurant and the workers are stuck there overtime and something demonic happens? That's my guess.
No, that's good though.
All right. I am guessing that people.
As he looks it up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to think of something else that the word overtime would be used for, and I got nothing. They try to make a cake and they leave it in too long,
Wow, you need some sleep there,
There is
buddy.
a
and
cake
it's
involved.
a ghost cake.
Well, it's a ghost cake.
Am I right?
I'd watch that. No, it's about these guys they're like assassins for some weird shit, but they go to kill this guy, and they're doing it overtime, because he's supposed to be at home with his kid because it's his birthday or whatever. So they're going to kill this guy and then go to the birthday party. And when they get there, they find it's like a scientific lab where people are being injected with alien DNA or alien blood or something, and they become like mutants that have
Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
no. Just like weird, they grow like insect, what they call it,
Antenna?
proboscis. Proboscis.
Oh, the long nose thing.
Yeah, like they grow those out of their neck, and it's
Awesome.
How are we ever supposed to guess those?
weird. Exactly.
So it's pretty great, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good one. It was a little under budget, but
Yeah, isn't every slapper?
yeah, I think by definition it has to be.
70-minute under budget movies.
Yeah, it was good, fun time.
So where does it rate? Does it rate towards the top of the slap scale? Is it
Uh,
a mid-range slapper?
I'd say it's average, maybe a slightly below average slapper.
Okay,
A mid-range
but still a
slapper.
slapper.
Yeah, I didn't find anything that really slapped me this week, so
We start
I get
rating them aggro slapper, mid-range slapper, and control slapper.
yeah.
Poppascotch won't get that, but
No, it's a slapper though. So check it out. Overtime. I think a wrestler guy is an actor in it.
CM Punk,
Awesome.
I don't know who. I don't remember his name, and I didn't notice.
Rey Mysterio Jr.,
No, it's no wrestler I knew.
Flying Brian Pillman.
He's dead.
Yo, that's right.
Hacksaw Jim Dugan.
Yeah, he's running around with the 2x4 the whole
He's
time.
dead too.
I think so.
Well, this is depressing.
All right, so let's go to some news then.
Yeah, enough with the dead people. Regis just died. Oh,
Oh, sorry, Regis.
Did he ever do anything?
I'm looking up if Jim Dugan's still alive. I think he's still with us. Yeah, looks like it.
Never would have guessed.
me neither.
Married to Deborah Dugan. They've got 2 kids. Good for him.
Ew, were they like related? They have the same last
kids?
name.
All right, his kids'
Yeah.
names were Duggar and Digger.
America and 2x4.
And Junkyard, named after his best friend.
He lives in Lugoff, South Carolina.
Good for him.
Most wrestlers are from South Carolina, I think.
That's a bold statement.
Back in the day, Ric Flair was.
This is going to be in the
think.
fucking crevice.
There's no fucking way I'm looking up where every professional wrestler is from.
Well, it's obvious not most are from there.
Well,
I bet you. And this is a bold. I'm saying it right now. I'm guessing, so I don't have to put it in the crevice. But I'm guessing that most of them are from Florida.
Yeah. It's probably a bunch from Florida.
Oh, yeah. The Sunshines. And California.
PA.
Wasn't like Sting from Venice Beach.
It's all the rocks from Pennsylvania.
There were a couple from PA. There was
Steiner Brothers.
and Tammy Lynn Sitch, and I can't remember who the other guy was.
Oh, Bob's niece.
Yeah,
Or
uncle and aunt.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
don't remember. Bob's your uncle.
There was also that other guy that was from like the coal region.
Yeah, back in the day, we used to have a real grasp on the wrestling.
Dude, I remember he walked into a bar I was at once. He was like twice as wide as the door and like 2 heads taller than everybody else in the bar.
And he still looks small.
He looked
next
small
to
on
other
TV.
people.
Yeah. It was crazy
Awesome. I have nothing to contribute in regards to wrestling.
because you hate America.
No, I hate freedom. Get it right.
Oh, that's right.
They're one and the same.
You can't have one without the other. Oh, Christ. All right, let's just get to news. How about it?
Let's do it.
Let's do some news. You guys want to hear some news? I guess we got 2 pieces of real news and 1 piece of speculative bullshit.
Ooh.
No, 2 pieces of bullshit. Anyway, the real news is that NHL 21 has been pushed to October, unfortunately.
Oh, what was the original release?
Usually they release every year in September, for like between the 10th and 15th, or right in that pocket. But now the season's pushed back, and COVID, so they're pushing the release back to October.
So they can have the new Stanley Cup champions in it?
Probably. And then they just said, everyone's working from home, so everything's slower. Whatever. We'll just push it. There's no reason
update it. Don't they update it during the season anyway?
All they could do is really take last year's engine and just change the rosters.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually have like an engine update each new generation.
Yeah.
But this one, the NHL 21, will not come out for PlayStation 5, but they're saying it will be backwards compatible.
Well, isn't PlayStation 5 backwards compatible?
Yeah, so it's not like an official game released on PlayStation 5. It's a PS4 game, but you can actually physically play it.
He said it in a weird way.
Yeah. It was, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sorry. I'm pretty sorry. The other thing, I know everyone was, very concerned about Chell, so I wanted to make sure our
thank
fans
God.
had
At first,
that.
I was hoping for like a Portal 3.
Never.
Yeah, we're going to break that. The other release from this week, G4 TV is set to return in 2021.
Nice.
There's just a teaser. They're saying it's coming in 2021. There's no information on what that means, though. If it's going to be an actual network television station or just like a Twitch stream or what it is.
Well, I mean, it would have to be. You can't use that name if you're not. They'd have to be something related to the old one, right?
I mean, they're bringing it back as G4.
I have some regular news that you might have missed. Well, sorry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's about G4.
No.
It's Kevin Pereira. Is he okay?
I hate Kevin Pereira.
Is he okay? Did someone check on him lately?
He tweets every once in a while.
Oh, thank God.
But they said it might be a weekly show, a VOD service, a Twitch stream, whatever. No one really knows, but the G4 Twitter has just recently been reactivated, so that's fun.
Well, I know there was a bunch of people asking, I can't think of his name, Adam, who used to do...
Adam, X-Play.
Yes. They were asking him if the X-Play was going to come back, and he kept responding, I don't own X-Play. I can't tell you if it's coming back.
Yeah, he won't be the guy who's in it.
Anyway, so what were you going to say there, Dr. Syintist? What news did you have?
That they're going to do a remaster of Nocturne, which you probably don't know. Chump Slap might.
I don't know what Nocturne
I've heard of the game. I don't know anything about it, though.
SMT3. It's like a JRPG. Kind of culty, popular kind of RPG. It's pretty good. But they're remastering it all right before SMT5 comes out. Yeah.
Nope.
I'm excited for it. So.
Oh, well, now it's my turn. I got nothing.
Anyway, then we also have 2 more pieces of speculative bullshit. Ooh. One is kind of for real, one is not. The real one is that they're reportedly talks to make a Horizon Zero Dawn movie.
I heard that.
No.
And they're looking for Jennifer Lawrence to play Aloy.
All right, I'm not going to watch it.
Nah. Seems like cultural appropriation.
Yeah, for sure. For robot dinosaurs?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, and the future
Disgusting.
people.
Yeah. Pretty.
Why don't we
gross,
just
man.
get people from the future to do it?
They just want to make a movie about robot dinosaurs.
Yeah. I'd like that, but...
Oh, yeah. I don't want to see Horizon Zero Dawn. It's probably going to make me hate it.
Wasn't Jennifer Lawrence using the fucking bow in, like, the Hunger Games or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, enough with the bows. Get someone else a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop being typecast, Lawrence.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure she listens. So
Definitely.
All right, what's the next bullshit?
Yeah, let's hear the bullshit.
okay, the bullshit, which by that I mean completely unsubstantiated rumor, is that God of War 2 will reportedly be announced in August, and it will be reportedly released in 2021. This is from a super duper reliable source. A YouTuber going by the name of Moore's Laws is dead.
Yeah,
Legit. Sounds legit.
he's batting a fucking at least 80% with his prophecies, from what I understand.
Yeah, I mean, it would not surprise me if God of War 2 came out. I mean, that game was fucking huge, you know?
Is it? Well, did he say he's going to pick up right where the first one left off? Like, as he's fighting Thor?
No, they just mentioned that it's going to come out, and there's part of the rumor, which they didn't add for some reason, is that it's going to be a launch title, but now they're saying it's going to be out in 2021, which obviously wouldn't be the launch for PlayStation 5.
Speaking of launch,
Maybe that's when I'll buy it.
when is the pre-order starting? Did anybody know?
Still got no news on that.
Nope, just rumors and speculation.
I had a rumor from a buddy of mine that said it was going to probably be last week, but
I heard that too,
Yeah.
but it seems
Swing
like
and a
that
miss.
was all bullshit. This isn't the facts podcast. I pretty very clearly said this is unsubstantiated bullshit. But that's all I got. That's all I got for news.
All right.
So how about we get into this game here
yeah.
Yeah, let's check it out.
while we're here.
Tell us about
This game is the
Quote unquote.
the 2007 undisputed heavyweight champion of the world classic, Alpha Prime.
Oh.
Is it just me or is that name just ridiculous?
It's not great because they mean the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's kind of silly.
Maybe it should be like the Alpha. That'd be great. I would play that. It was released in the EU on May 25th and then the following November 8th in 2007 for PC and on live. Remember that? I think this is the first game we dealt with that debuted on live subscription video game service, but here we are.
Wow.
It was developed by Black Element Software and published in North America by Meridian 4. It is a first-person shooter sci-fi thrill ride written by Andrzej Neff, who is a prolific Polish sci-fi writer. Tons of great stuff. None of it in front of me, but go check them out. And this week, Sir Chump Slap, you picked the game, so how about you give us a little rundown and lead us into this fantastic piece of video game.
All right. I don't think a year was ever used, so in the not too distant future.
Wasn't there a year somewhere? 2187? Maybe I'm making that up.
Sounds good enough.
Perfect. Love it.
2187. There's a substance called Hubbardum. I assume that's from L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, I would think that.
Ugh.
But it's
Poppascotch is disgusting.
apparently it's really expensive and it's used to
Wow. On brand.
to manufacture robot brains. So
We're in it now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's only found on this one asteroid.
I think it's found other places, but the most it's like abundant on the asteroid.
abundant
That's
on
kind of
some-
what I got.
Some asteroid, and people have been mining it, but the asteroid's been recently shut down because Hubbardum makes miners go crazy.
ERS, not ORS.
Miners, yes, the people who mine. And it
Yeah.
also messes up robots. Apparently they go insane too.
So anyone near it goes nuts.
Yes.
Anyone with
Well,
a soul.
some type of
Didn't
radiation.
they say like they said if you go near it for too long,
Yeah.
it's not just like if you look at it. I think.
Yeah, it's like radiation, and then the more you get, the more crazy you go.
More parallels to Scientology.
Yeah, exactly, just like Elron.
Knew it.
But the game focuses on, what the fuck is his name?
Arnie.
Arnold.
Arnold Weiss.
Good old Arnold.
Hey, who's like? I thought that this guy was voiced by the same dude who did Max Payne because he sounds exactly like him.
Yeah, it's not.
Turns out it wasn't. Was not. This guy did this
Wow,
game
good
and like
story.
nothing else.
Yeah, they got him because he sounded like that guy.
He's like, Max Payne just blew up. We need that voice. Can't get him. Can someone do an impression? Yep.
Hey.
But the game starts in a bar where there's some drunk named Freddy, and he's talking to Arnie. and he's talking about Habardium and how it's the creature's bones and blood. And there's a creature called Glomar who...
Like a god?
He lives in the asteroid, and he is made out of Habardium. And every time you mine it, you're just taking little chunks of his skin, his bones, his blood, everything.
Yeah, this guy's like set up to sound like a insane person, but it's like a folklore type thing, right? Like,
yeah,
you
as
need
they're
to find
flying around in
Glomar.
spaceships.
Yes, it's why that's why people are going insane, because you're fucking with Glomar and he don't take no shit.
Nope.
But after that little rundown of Glomar, a woman named Livia comes in and talks to Arnold. And apparently they used to date back in the day. And she's like, "Why are you even drinking, Arnold? You can't get drunk." I was like, "What?" Okay. They don't really go into that.
Yeah.
But
Is it like he can't physically get drunk, or he's like an alcoholic?
I don't think he gets physically drunk, because apparently he has a resistance to Habardium too. He can be around it and not go crazy. And that's why What?
I don't remember if they ever explained why he has this.
No, it's just some random thing. It's like, oh, he's a great miner. He never went crazy. So,
And by the way, Livia is thirsty as fuck.
yeah, she drinks a couple.
No, that's not what...
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
I quit this podcast. I'm out.
The look on his face was great, waiting for you to say something. I'll just get it past.
But anyway, her new boyfriend Warren is stuck on Alpha Prime, and there's no way to get him off.
Don't forget, Arnie and Warren were friends.
Yeah, Arnie and Warren are buddies from back in the day. And the radiation's too strong because something happened there. They don't say anything like why, but so she's like, "You got to help me because you don't get fucked up. Let's go." So a couple hours later, they're on a ship called the Artemis, and it's on fire, all fucked up in distress. They're like, "What happened? What happened?" "Oh, the ship hit a mine."
He's like, "Oh yeah, I guess we should have thought about that."
Oh yeah, I guess there are mines around Alpha Prime.
Did they know at this point that they were trying to cover up something on the mining operation? Or did she knew something went wrong and said, "We got to go save
I
Warren"?
don't think they know about it yet.
Well, so apparently she was there when the shit went down.
Yeah,
and she got
that's right.
off. But Arnie
Okay,
doesn't know.
so why is she needs Arnie to get in there and save Warren?
Yeah,
yes, that's what she says.
That's the premise, anyway.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
So Livia gets trapped on the ship. And she's like, "Ah, fuck it, Arnie. Just go down by yourself. You're pretty good at this shit." So you get down there. You take a little space capsule. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I just assumed you jumped out like Captain America.
Yeah, because later he says like there's no way back. So
Yeah,
I don't understand that. Maybe it's like a bungee cord or something.
that you cut right as you get to the bottom.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you get
That
there.
sounds right.
Battle a bunch of broken robots and Habardium mutants. And you run into this guy, real cool guy, named Paolo Bellini.
Who you'd never know was Italian.
No, he sounds like Spanish.
Yeah.
He's an Italian prospector. And he talks about shit going down. He's like, "Hey, look, I'm not fucked up like all the rest of these guys." And he gives you a tool that helps you hack open doors. Because you have to get around there and find your buddy Warren, because you don't know where he is yet.
I guess he expects you to help him find a way out because he doesn't know how to get out.
Well, yeah, he's like, "Here's the tool, help me." "Oh, you're looking for someone? I'll come with you." So he goes with you for a little bit, and he gets shot in the leg. Boom. And he's like, "Ah, shit, you gotta leave me here. Go open this door." It's one of those go around the long way to open the door. Shortcut shit. So you do that. And then he tells you, he he goes on about Glomar. He's like, don't you feel it? I got a feeling there's Glomar's here, man.
I got a feeling, and the only cure is more Glomar.
I got a fever. So then you get talking about how the company is there, and they're killing off witnesses. They want to get everyone off. They want to just kill everybody.
Did they ever name the company? Or did they just keep calling it the company?
I think they just call it the company.
Maybe that is its name.
I don't recall there being a name.
Yeah. Maybe, but I missed it.
Yeah, I didn't catch it either. But
So you go a little further, and you put him down, and you go around, open a door for him again.
put him down, not like shoot him in the head.
No, you don't put him down. What, take care of him?
Yeah, take care. Fuck you.
I'm a little tired. I could use a foot massage. So you get a call from this new guy, Bruce Lawrence.
Hey.
Was he Italian?
Yep. Hey,
Everyone's
Brucey,
Italian.
yeah? Yeah, I'm in Paulo mode, you know. Everybody's Italian.
So Bruce is like, hey, man, I'll help you out. I'll open some doors for you and shit. Because I'm a hacker. And I see you got a hacking tool. So
And that's what hackers do. And I'm big with knots.
Yeah. So he opens some doors out, blah, blah, blah. And while you're away from Bellini, this asshole comes in with his gang of thugs. And this asshole is Colonel Olivier. And he's like, look, Bellini, got some questions for you. So he asks Bellini for a password and how to get into this shit. And Bellini's like, nah, man, it's DNA password. I have to be alive to do it. Blah, 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 blah.
I like how they just picked one science word and one random word and stuck them together.
Yep.
DNA password.
It's amazing, dude. It's so futuristic. So you tell him, well, you don't tell him. Bellini tells him, he's like, nah, man, can't help you unless you keep me alive, and then maybe. And I don't know if Bellini tries to open a case or swing the case at him.
I think he was trying to grab it to use as a weapon or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right? It looked like he was going to try to hit him with it.
Yeah.
And there's like 5 guys staring at him with guns.
He was making his move. That was his play.
Yeah.
This is the best chance I got.
And then talk a little about Glomar, because you can't have a conversation without Glomar. And when you go to make your move, well, Bellini goes to make his move. One of the fucking goons just shoots him dead. Boom.
Puts him down.
Yeah.
Put down violently.
Didn't he say at one point, I just have here emphasize, I have holes everywhere?
He does say that.
They're like threatening to shoot him. He's like, I got the holes everywhere. I got shot in the leg here and here.
Yeah, he's like, where am I going to go? Like, I have holes everywhere.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I got a big crack in my ass.
I just thought it was very convenient that as soon as, or like 5 minutes before Paulo gets captured, you meet Bruce. So I assumed Bruce was always like against you or gonna double cross you.
Yeah, and he's a
But
hacker.
what happens?
Oh, well. Bruce hacks into the Marines, and he gets info on Olivier and talks to you about it. And then he tells you about, and then Livia calls you, and she's like, oh my God, I just finally got back on the comms. What's going on? I was hiding from this Marine ship. And you're like, yeah, whatever. You never round out.
I don't know exactly what she says, but I just have written down robots and shit. So I assume that they're talking about that.
Yeah, she makes up this. She says she couldn't talk for a while, and
She was being chased.
yeah.
she says something like the whole thing is bunk anyway.
Yeah.
But everyone's there looking for Golmar's heart. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. And they were using
Glomar.
fucking life scanners, and she had to hide behind an asteroid or something. I don't fucking know.
'Cause that's how
It was very
scanners
convenient. That's why
Yeah.
she couldn't talk.
Uh-huh.
work. Not shady in the least.
Nope. And then Bruce calls, and he's like, yo, I got a tip for you. This is how you find Warren. And then, I don't know what he's... Oh, go to the tram system.
Very Dead Spacey.
Yep. So you're like, all right, I'll go to the tram system. He's like, oh, yeah, by the way, that Livia that's trying to help you, she's actually helping Olivier. Livia and
What?
Olivier.
Not my Livia.
He's like, yeah, I don't know what she told you, but he knows damn well what she told you because he's listening in.
Well, he said it was an encrypted conversation. He could.
Yeah, that's right. But he's like, she was definitely uploading shit to Olivier, man. Just watch out. And you're like, all right, thanks, Bruce, bud.
Off to find Warren.
Yep, let's go find Warren. Let's get on this train, and yeah, you find Warren.
Yeah, it's kind of uneventful. You just kind of like show up and he's there.
Yeah, he's like, oh, there you are.
He's really difficult to find.
And then Warren's like, yo, that shit you heard about Livia, I'm going to confirm it a little bit.
Probably a good call.
I just have written Livia's with company and then a bunch of conspiracy crap.
Yeah, it's like she's working with the company. When shit went down on the planet, she was the only one that got off.
Yeah.
Very strange.
You think that's how it happens?
I mean, I like how in the game, like you have Bruce, you have Warren, Paulo, and Livia, and they're all like not plotting against each other, but they're trying to like put the blame or see it's actually them who's the bad guy.
Yeah.
And then it's weird. He goes on about Obama investigating Trump.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really comes out of nowhere.
Really ahead of its time for a 2007 game.
Yeah.
But then he goes on to talk about huge radiation spikes that destroyed people and robots, and Livia knew about it, and she knew Clomar's heart was there, and that's what's causing the spikes, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, all right, whatever. And then he's like, all right, let me code some hacking shit for you.
Yeah. Let me hack through this problem.
Yep, so then you get the wave of goons coming in that you have to fight off. One of those classic first-person shooter things.
Yeah, defend this guy while people pour into the room.
Yep. So you do that. He hacks the database, hacks the Gibson, and there's talk of the heart that creates Hobardium. And I don't know if he just gets all the information right now, right?
Yeah, he just downloads data and he wants to copy it and then delete the data from the computer.
So he has the only source of all the data now.
Yeah.
About the heart.
Stuck up his ass.
I had it stuffed up my ass for 3 years.
So he's like, yo, we got to get to the heart first, get it away from him. Make sure the company doesn't get it, because the heart is what's actually causing Hobardium. Apparently it just radiates and turns random space rocks into Hobardium. Whatever.
Yeah, and the accident that caused all the problems was from them trying to get the heart.
Yeah, because they tried to put it in a box, and it wasn't going to be put in a box.
You can't put a bardium in a corner.
No, sir.
So that's what so I must have missed that somewhere. That's the point of
Wow,
getting the
Poppascotch
heart.
wasn't paying attention to the movie.
Yeah, believe it or not. The point was to get the heart so you could make Hobardium wherever, whenever you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's why the company wants it, because apparently Hobardium's expensive as hell.
And they tried to get it and accidentally almost killed everybody.
Yep.
But if you could somehow make it and manufacture it and just exist, like bring it into existence out of nowhere, wouldn't it completely lose value?
Not if you're the only one who could do it.
Fair.
Yeah, look at fucking iPhones. Apple's the only one who could do it, but they make so many of them. They're so expensive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or Plotty Time podcasts.
Yeah. So expensive.
Go to YouTube. Like and subscribe.
All right. So you're in another room, I think. It's a different room now.
Yeah, you're like going around downloading shit from everywhere.
Yeah. And the company uses deep fakes of Bellini. They just make a video of him outside the door being like, hey, why don't you come open the door? And before...
And Warren's like, hey, it's Bellini.
Yeah. Warren's like, hey, that's a fucking Italian dude. I've seen him all over the place.
He's weird. He eats lunch by himself.
Yeah, but he's not fucked up. So I'm going to open the door for him. And before Arnie can say, yo, Bellini's dead. Boom.
They catch
Warren.
So that's why in my notes it says, then they lure out Warren with the old Bellini trap.
I have written down Hollow Paulo. Catched Warren.
Hollow Paulo, nice. But now I guess you're just like, what the fuck? And then Livia calls you.
That bitch.
And she's like, no, I wasn't with the company. This is what happened. I was flaunting my shit around just so I could get off the fucking asteroid.
Yeah, she implies like she had to sleep with someone to get on their ship
I've written.
and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
I have a nice series of things here about her story. I have bull story about company. Oh no, it wasn't me. In quotes. She's a whore. Bunch of stories.
Whoa. She used her womanly charm.
I'll kink shame her.
And he's like, no kink shaming.
Slut shame her.
But she's like, I was willing to do anything, even physical, to get off this fucking place.
I think this was her attempt to be edgy.
Like, I don't know. Attempt to be woman
She's
power.
trying to like explain how she's the victim here.
Yeah, and not
And it's like, this is what I had to do. These guys are scumbags. I hate the company.
Yeah, exactly.
It's extremely
That sort of thing.
unbelievable. But
Yep. So you're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Arnie does not buy any of this.
No. He's like, I can't trust you after. Look, you lied. That's why we broke up the first time.
yeah, you're a whore. Wait, I knew that going in.
You're fucking Warren. You're fucking me. Bellini had to go. And
I don't think Bellini did.
I don't know. She was on the.
She's probably racist.
You're probably right. Okay.
It was a different time.
So then you get a call from Bruce again. And he's like, hey, I'm going to help you hack some shit. But he's like, you got to make a promise that if I help you out, you get me the fuck off this rock.
Yeah, because there's no other way out.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's no ships except for Olivier has a ship. And he needs Warren to help him.
Right.
Steal Olivier's ship.
Yeah. So that's where you're going. You're going to Olivier's ship, and hopefully Warren will help you or something. And
Bruce will help you.
Yeah, Bruce will help you get out. I don't know.
Yeah, Warren's still captive by.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Yep. You get to the ship, and Warren's there, and Olivier's like, download all this fucking info or whatever. Help me fix my ship. I don't know. So Warren sabotages the ship.
Well, he kind of gives him some bullshit about a DNA password, too.
Oh, yeah. He uses the old Bellini.
Yeah.
Bellini trickery.
I can't believe Olivier falls for it.
Was that's what he told him in order to unlock the database?
Yeah, and then
He uses, because he needed to get close enough to the ship for the DNA thing. And that's how he gets to the ship and sabotages it, right?
Yeah, then it blows up.
Yep. Blows the fuck up.
Nice. Good job, Warren.
Which seems like Olivier is not very bright.
No, he's just a goon.
Yeah.
Just a hired goon. So, the ship's unusable. So Bruce is a little upset again. He's like, son of a bitch. And apparently Warren escaped during the explosion. And he's going to the old original prospector site.
And somehow Olivier survived, too.
Yeah.
It killed all the scrubs except those two.
Interesting. But
Pretty convenient.
Bruce then's like, yo, check this out. I just hacked the fucking Marines again, and I got this video of Olivier. He's talking about some coral snake dude. And he's like, Bruce thinks it's you. You think it's Bruce. It's a whole fucking...
Yeah, trying to figure out who Coral Snake is.
You're like, this coral snake. It's a fucking backstabber.
It's a weird random snake to come up with for a space.
Yeah, maybe all the other snakes were used.
Yeah, this guy's Milk Snake.
I want to be corn snake.
Is there a corn snake?
I think so.
Probably. There's got to be, right?
There's every type of vegetable snake. Celery snake.
Avocado
Corn
snake.
snakes are like yellow. And they eat corn.
The corn snake is a North American species of rat snake that subdues its small prey by constriction. There's a corn snake, all right.
Probably goes around cornfields.
Yep. That's why they call it that.
Or it corns during Halloween or something.
Or it's yellow and has scales, so it looks like a corn of cob of corn.
Yeah, it's pretty orange.
Oh, well.
Well, there you have it.
There it is.
Herpetologist Poppascotch.
You're welcome. Google's fucking great.
I wouldn't say
Every
that.
time, when I look up celery snake, it's just like a dessert snake made out of celery. I don't think there's really a celery snake, guys.
No, there's definitely not. I made that one
not for
up.
kids.
Just checking on you guys, see if you know.
Yeah, you're just making sure I'm on my toes. I get it.
So there's this coral snake, and now everything's suspect.
Yeah,
even
'cause-
more so.
There's this random hacker coral snake flying around.
Yeah. So Olivier calls you back and's like,
Livia.
oh, yeah, Livia. Whew. So why do they have to make the names?
I know.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking
There's
stupid.
Livia O, and Livier.
Yeah.
He could have so easily been Oliver.
Yeah.
know?
I thought he
But
was
no.
until they said his name.
Right?
But Livia says Bruce is a liar. Everyone's a liar. Blah, blah, blah.
Bruce must be coral snake.
Must be.
Think about
Must be this. And then I have written in my notes, this is a spy thriller? Question mark?
it. Well, that's a bit much.
That's as far as it goes with thrills.
This
Yeah.
moment was a spy thriller.
So you get to the old base, and Bruce is like, hey, I'm there too. So meet up with me when you get there. So you meet up with Bruce, and then you find Warren right away.
Yeah.
He's like just left in a hallway, left for dead because they stole the flash drive off
I
him or
guess they
something.
went up his ass finally. And like,
Yeah.
there it is. We'll
it.
beat you up a little bit.
And Warren tells, he's like, they took the info. I'm dying. And then he's like, grabbing the heart does whatever you expect it to do. Whoever grabs it. Some type of magic.
It didn't he tells him like the big reveal of the game.
Yeah.
And it takes the personality of whoever picks it up.
Yes. And you have to pick it up by hand because if you try to put it in a box, you see what happens.
Yeah, it blows everything up.
Yeah.
I have written down here, it's like the Ghostbusters wish from Ghostbusters 1.
Exactly.
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, don't have any doubts. Don't fucking
Yeah.
whatever.
And Bruce is like, that's a bullshit
don't think of
story.
nothing.
These Glomar fanatics.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little
QAnon weirdos.
It's a little suspect. I don't know. Was Warren fucking Coral Snake? Who knows?
Maybe it's just a ploy to get you to get the heart, huh?
Exactly. He's like, why don't you grab it?
Shit's fucked, man.
There's a 90% chance that you die when you grab it, but I don't want to try. So then you're like, okay, I'm going after Olivier. And Bruce is like, dude, I've had enough. I just want to get off this fucking shit, this fucking asteroid.
Yeah, let's find a way out of here.
So he goes his own way, trying to find a way out. And you're like, fuck you, man. I want to get Olivier. He killed Warren. Warren was my buddy.
Even though he banged my girl.
I said it was cool.
Stole your girl.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Livia was dating Warren.
Yeah, but I don't know if he stole it. It could have been broken up for years.
It kind of made it seem like that, but
Yeah. Yeah, like they were hanging out all the time and
Yeah.
she just fell for him. Fair enough.
a story as old
Maybe.
as time.
You said it.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why they just couldn't be a throuple, but what do I know?
Yeah.
Pansexuality isn't a thing in this future world.
No. They did away with all
Alternative
different things,
lifestyles.
yes. So you go after Olivier and you get to him, right?
Doesn't he call you?
That's it. Okay. Because I was like, he's talking to you right now.
Because like all his bros are dead by this point. You kill a lot of people in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking goons and crazies. But he's talking to you and he's like, Coral Snake, I won't tell you who it is because then you'll just doubt me and you think it's all a ploy, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I've written he goes all high road on him.
Yeah. He's like, I ain't telling you.
I'm
who
trying to
Coral Snake
save
is.
everybody.
You'll think I'm lying. It's like, fucking just tell him.
What I'm confused about is why does Olivier give a shit if Arnie believes him or not?
I don't get that either.
Yeah.
Why does he care? He's like, well, I don't want to hurt your feelings and, start a bunch of bullshit about who Coral Snake really
I mean,
is.
it could be one of the 3 people you've met so far.
I'll bet you it's not Bellini or Warren because they're dead. But, yeah, I don't know. It was really annoying. I was like, really?
Yeah, it's definitely some mental gymnastics there.
Yeah, he's like, now he's your bro? I don't understand
No.
most of Olivier's. I mean, I get why he was there to get the thing and kill anyone who's in the way and, make sure this doesn't get out that the company did this. But then it's like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, it made it seem like he was there and he's having a good time, and now he's like, oh, let's just get this fucking over with, finish my orders and get out of here.
Yeah. Why? He's just playing games.
Yeah.
He's like, I know, but I'm not telling.
Yeah, he's a fucking 3-year-old.
Yeah, it's a real fucking cool.
Classic Army Commando behavior. Am I right, guys?
You said it, bud. Support the troops. But then Bruce calls you. And he's like, hey, there's some ships headed here. We're going to fucking
Let's get out of here.
get out of here. And then you're like, you know what? I think this coral snake was made up just to try to break us up, Bruce. You're my buddy now.
Our friendship is rock solid.
Glad we cleared that up.
It's so good. Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's just like, all right, Bruce, you're not a bad dude.
I don't know why, but I believe him.
And then they come to the conclusion that they need the heart to get on a ship?
Yeah.
That's in my notes. I don't understand where that came from.
I
don't know if he says that or
I think
it's
there's-
implied or what.
They want to get the heart so nobody else has it. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to understand.
He's like, we can't let the company get the heart because then they'll be all powerful.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you finally get to Olivier and he's about to take the heart and you're like, no, stop. The heart's going to fuck you up, man. It's going to make you crazy. You're going to die.
The company's using you, man.
Yeah, you're just a pawn, bro. And then he's
Just
like,
a pawn, bro.
That's almost exactly word for word.
That's what I got. That's in my notes. Same phrase.
and he's like, but we're on the same side, man. I just want to get it. So I want it for myself so the company doesn't have it. And you don't want the company to have it. But whatever.
He's like, don't touch it or you'll be Glomar.
Yeah, don't touch it. You're going to die. And then
Guess what happens?
he touches it.
Uh-oh.
And because of the doubt in his head, that's all he can think about at the second he's touching it. Because this idiot won't shut up. And he turns into a fucking strange creature.
Yeah, it's like a giant ape.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like a rocket launcher built into him.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man of the future?
Like that
I can't say it's not.
that was the weirdest thing he could think of. He's like, you're going to turn into a monster. You're going to be a mutant. Oh, yeah? He's grabbing a thing, just thinking, a big ape with a rocket launcher?
It's like a stupid grunt, I guess.
Hey,
maybe?
he saw Rampage right before.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what it was. We nailed it.
After he becomes an ape, he says something about Yorick. What, a Shakespeare's reference is thrown in here?
It definitely was.
Alas per Yorick, he says, right as fucking Olivier becomes an ape.
Stupid.
I was like, wow, that's an out of place reference for Arnie.
Yeah, but
Oh, fantastic.
Arnie's not yeah. I think we're led to believe Arnie's well-versed in Shakespeare. So you kill the fucking creature, and Bruce calls. He's like, blah, blah, blah. And then he gets cut off. There's a struggle sound.
Yeah, he's like, let's get out of here.
And then Olivia just waltzes in there like nothing.
What?
And not once does Arnie say, you weren't trapped on the ship.
Nice.
It now comes, I don't even know how to explain what happens next.
Oh, this is great.
That's not a word I would have used.
Oh, it was great. So,
Whisk us away to this magical moment, Chump Slap. What happens?
All right, you just beat Olivier, and
you're next to the heart, and Livia's there. She's blah, blah, blah. Don't do it, I guess. And you're like, I'm grabbing the heart, and I got a wish.
yeah.
So you grab the heart, and she walks over to you like, oh, you wished for me back, didn't you? Ha, ha, ha. Shoots you in the head. Says, I'm the coral snake, you fucking idiot.
Oh, shit.
And fade to black, fade back in, and you're on the company ship.
Yeah, your body's there.
Your body's there in cryostasis, even though it's already dead.
Yeah, because they need to do something to get the heart of Glomar out of you.
Yeah. She's talking to Syintist. She's like, just cut him the fuck open. I want that heart. It's in him.
I don't know what
And
I
they're
can
like,
do.
we scanned. We don't see a fucking heart. We don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's like, just cut him open. I saw it go in.
Yeah, she doesn't give a fuck.
No.
No.
So she's like, we're doing
Strip
an
it out of her.
autopsy.
What's the problem here?
And she's like, do the autopsy. Shut the fucking cryo tank off. And she shuts the cryo
Get him
tank.
up, cut him open.
And then she leaves the room, I guess.
Yeah.
And it shows you, Arnie, turn your head and open your eyes, and you have glowing green eyes. And does Olivia see this?
I don't.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It kind of just like
For some reason, I have Olivia realizes you didn't wish for her.
You made that up.
Yeah, that's definitely fanfic.
You pulled a Quiet Man and just made up the scene in your head.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. But, I don't know, did you wish for Olivia and you just died and the heart took over your body?
I don't think they ever tell you what happened.
Yeah, it's left fucking open-ended like that.
Yeah.
I think maybe he put in his... I thought he put in his mind that he's just a down-to-earth dude that's indestructible.
I want to be immortal and fly.
Whatever. I just put at the end, then butt rock plays. And then
Yeah, it is kind of that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking...
Kind of like the end of the Thriller video when Michael Jackson turns around.
Yep. Scariest thing ever.
Perfect. Perfect analogy. Well, that's it.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
That's the game. We did it. We got through it. So let's get into our final thoughts here. And we'll start with you this time, Dr. Syintist. What are your final thoughts? Would you play it? Would you score it? Did the story work for you?
No, I would not play it. It just seems like every other first-person shooter we do.
Seemed really smooth, though, the graphics.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looked good, but I wouldn't play it. The story was all over the place. It doesn't seem like there was a cogent thought going through anyone. It's like they had 7 different writers and they just threw all the stories together. Let's make it about a god. Okay, but there's going to be some kind of element and there's a giant ape.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be some undercover hacker that tricks you. It's just all over the place. I know. It just...
It was brilliant writing is what you're saying.
No.
No.
And the ending just made it worse. I didn't like it, but I mean, it was a lot better than what Poppascotch picks. I gave it a 4.
Ooh.
4. Wow. Big
Expecting.
score here from Dr. Syintist.
Wasn't expecting that high.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what about you, Poppascotch? Would you play it? What'd you score? Did the story work for you?
Okay. Would I play it? I mean, maybe, probably not. It looked a lot and felt a lot like Doom 3.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot about it.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time, it just felt like it felt just fine, like whatever. You know, it was just paint by numbers, first person shooter with a MacGuffin everyone was trying to get, and wave enemies and
Some
sci-fi bullshit,
Yeah, some fantasy thrown in there.
Yeah, and then the same like assault rifle, shotgun, rocket launcher weapons. It was just. It was on the better side of the fine spectrum, I guess you would put it. But I didn't find it like particularly interesting, really. I mean, it was like you said, the narrative was all over the place. It starts with, I like when games pick a very simple story, which is what I thought this one was doing.
Boy, were you mistaken.
Like, I mean, because right, like in the beginning, it was like my boyfriend's stuck on this planet. There's the rare Habardium mineral. Can you help me get him? And that's it.
Yeah.
Like. If that was the story, great. But then you keep going in and keep getting these twists and turns that don't make sense or don't fucking matter.
They don't matter at all. Yeah.
So, and then when it gets, the story like kind of runs out of steam, it's like, well, there was a secret agent, you see? And
a lamp monster. Oh.
Yeah, and it couldn't have been some other person that's not in the narrative. It had to be one of the 4 fucking characters in the game. So... Just overall hard meh. Just hard meh. It looked like it worked, so I guess it had that going for it. Like you press the button and bullets come out of the gun at things. So that's now a thing we say.
And it definitely was a game.
So I would say overall the story, it was pretty stupid. It didn't work for me. I'm gonna give it a 7 because it's meh. It's just hard meh.
Right.
7 is a mess score.
That's classic.
So, let's ask the man of the hour then what he thinks about it.
You already talked to me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Sir Chump Slap, would you play it? What'd you score it? Did the story work for you?
Would I play it? No, it didn't. It looked like there were 2 different enemies, except for the boss. I didn't see any other bosses.
Yeah,
there
they
was
didn't really show any.
The soldiers that shot back, and I guess zombie horde-ish enemies.
There were kind of robots too, weren't there?
And robots.
Insane
That were
robots.
insane, yeah. Also 3
Yeah.
enemies. Seemed, yeah. I don't think I'd play it. Did the story work for me? You guys covered that already.
So clear, yes, right?
Clearly.
27.
I mean, I like weird shit, but I mean, this wasn't that weird.
You like weird shit to have, and
there was no Glomar. If there was a Glomar, that would have been cool.
Is Arnie Glomar?
Like if there's a Glomar that just came down and ate Olivier.
Yeah.
I am Glomar.
Kind of like the Watchmen comic book. Like a giant squid just comes in and eats everything.
There you go.
No, like that super fat dude who sat in the bulldozer in barbed wire.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. I didn't know where he was going with that.
I'm not
pulling references out of everywhere.
I'm not that up on my barbed wire
Yeah,
knowledge.
me neither.
The Pam Anderson starring vehicle?
Oh,
really?
of course. I know that. But
For some reason, I couldn't think of who it was.
But anyway, yeah, it was just...
I'm sorry.
They took a first-person shooter, made it generic as hell, and then they're like, you know what? Let's put it on space, too. And let's make boring enemies and a story about a bunch of miners so you could fight in a mine, I guess. That'd be fun, right?
Yeah, it looked good. Like, it looked pretty for the time, and it looked like it played well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looked smooth as hell. Looked like it was technically good, but the story was just, ugh.
But I mean, didn't like Skyrim come out about this time?
Yeah, and how glitchy was that?
Yeah, but it looked much better than this.
No, I mean how smooth this went and shit. Like,
Skyrim came out in 2011, so that would have been 4 years later.
Yeah,
but around here, we did have Black. This was like the end of the PlayStation 2 era, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was thinking Fallout 3.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it looked clean.
I mean, it didn't look bad. But
Yeah. But I mean, that's not enough to save this story. Like, Bellini was cool. I wish he would have stuck around.
he was easily the best character,
Yeah, by far.
even though I don't think he spoke Italian. But
I don't know what that was.
I mean, Bruce was all right, but you only really saw him for, 2 minutes? And then he's like,
Yeah.
fuck you, I'm out of here.
he's just like a hacker behind the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed like he existed just to unlock doors for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though you had a
That was
hacking
it.
tool.
Right.
Yeah, but those were harder doors. I don't know, whatever. Story didn't make sense. It was all over the place. Coral Snake did not need to be in there.
No.
I mean,
There was absolutely no reason for that to be in there.
no. What, did she even have that name? Or was fucking Olivier just making it up to fuck with you? Because he couldn't just say, Livia.
Yeah. And it seems like half of Bruce's reason for being there was so you thought he was Coral Snake.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Just to add more characters to
Yeah.
add to that mystery.
It's like, oh, but the second, I don't know, they said Coral Snake. I was like, it has to be Livia.
That's the first person I thought too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not going to be Warren. It's not going to be Bruce.
It's
Because why else would he even help you?
I thought maybe there was a hope that Paulo was still alive. But
yeah. If he would have come back at the end like, I'm
Yeah,
Coral
I'm
Snake.
Coral Snake.
They
And
didn't
you-
really
yeah.
kill me. That was actually the deep fake you watched them killing me.
Don't break my heart, guys.
But no, one play it story's garbage. But it did look good and it was hard meh, as previously stated. I gave it a 6.
Ooh, 17.
Which isn't even close to our seller. That may not even be the bottom 5 of this year.
That's
No, it was
easily
just-
believable.
It was an average game.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It was a trite story that we've gone through 1,000 times.
Yep.
Seventh Guest has a 16. Need for Speed Underground is at a 14. Hayes is at a 14. Turok's at a 15. I mean, this is not even bottom 5 territory.
Yeah.
Oh, this was Turok's score.
Turok was pretty bad,
enough.
but it wasn't that bad. This might have been better than it. I don't even know what I gave Turok.
I don't know.
You gave Turok a 5.
Yeah, right around there.
Yep. See, you thought it was one better.
All right. Well, that anybody else have anything they want to say about this amazing classic?
Never even heard of it before yesterday.
San Dimas football rules.
All right, then we're going to move into our favorite segment of every week, which is Syintist Tom Hanks' Vehicle Lock of the Week.
Lock of the week. Tom
Every week, we ask Dr. Syintist to pick a 100% guaranteed amazing piece of Tom Hanks content, and he hasn't failed us yet. So this week, Dr. Syintist, what do you got?
Well, I was very touched by the love story between Livia and Arnie, and it reminded me of the Tom Hanks classic, Sleepless in Seattle.
Thought you used that one already.
I did not.
No, he
Oh,
used
you
You
got-
Got Mail.
Yeah. Fuck. Same movie.
Same love story. Basically the same story altogether.
All right.
Well, you hear here first, Sleepless in Seattle, I guess.
I don't know if I.
It's the closest one I have left.
I don't know if I second that motion.
I mean, it's a Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah.
It's better
You
than
are
last
right.
week's.
Fair.
Or that museum exhibit you fucking dropped on us one time.
I'd be more interested in those.
Yeah, so would I.
All right, well then moving on, we'll get to our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slaps, Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Chump Slap, fuck, marry, kill. Marry, kill.
Every week we ask Sir Chump Slap. Well, we don't ask him anything. We, Dr. Syintist and I pick 3 characters from the game we just talked about, and Chump Slap gets to decide which one he's going to have sex with, which one he's going to marry, and which one he's going to murder. So, this week, as far as the rotation goes, it appears that I get to pick 2 characters. And there's like fucking 6 of them in the whole game.
Did you count Glomar?
I think
Can't pick Glomar. Yeah, okay, I'll go with Olivier Monster.
Oh.
And then I'll go with whatever. We'll pick Livia. Fine.
easy third, Paulo.
Easy Mary, Paulo.
Paulo, Olivier Monster, Livia.
All right. Well, we're going to marry that Paulo. Yeah, I guess I'm going to hate fuck Livia. And
She is a slut.
yeah. And I'll kill the monster. That was too easy, guys. Sorry.
Sometimes we got to throw you softballs, you know? we got you pretty good.
Well,
a couple
there's
this
times
year,
we
so.
throw him easy ones that we think are easy, and he fucking throws curveballs our way.
Well, this game didn't leave any
No, the characters were pretty
boring
boring and
pretty cut and
static.
dry. Exactly what you. Yeah.
Yeah. We could have just given you Bruce, Warren, and Arnie of the same 3 fucking people. You have to stretch to pick some kind of
Oh
defining
man, that would have
characteristic
been
out of there.
harder. A lot harder.
All right. Well, I don't know. I guess that does it for this week. Let's say they wanted to write maybe some erotic fiction about you and Livia, or I don't know, maybe even the Olivier Monster. Where would they send that email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Please send that to plottytime@gmail.com.
And he will personally respond to every single email. He hasn't missed one yet.
Batting 1,000, bro.
And then say they wanted to get us quicker on the socials about maybe why you should have killed Paulo, which is these monsters. Where would they get to us on the socials there, Dr. Syintist?
On Twitter and Instagram, we are at Plotty Time.
Perfect. And if you want to watch our logo while you listen to the podcast, hop on over to YouTube. We're just, Google Plotty Time. Bunch of episodes up there. Like and subscribe. That really helps us out. So get your ass over there.
Comment.
Yeah,
comment.
Rate.
Comment. Tell us how great we are or terrible.
Well, don't
What?
rate.
Just interact, man.
Well, rate us on
Get
the
out there.
podcast apps and shit.
Yeah, but nothing lower than 4 stars.
We're begging.
Well, that does it for us for this week. So get out there, play some games. Don't trust Dr. Syintist, and we'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Peace.